What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a good day. Today we're going to do a review of an altcoin that's been quietly mooning lately, up 80% in the last week on very high trading volumes, actually, and during a time when, bear market conditions, very few altcoins are increasing, and that coin is Stargate Finance. Obviously, there's a lot of buzz surrounding this coin. We'll go over all that in a sec, but first, you know the drill. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at bencryptoshow, and drop a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this altcoin. Let me know if there's any other altcoins you want me to review. I'm always looking for recommendations. Let's begin. So, what are they? So this is their logo right here, Stargate Finance. They build themselves as DeFi meets sci-fi. It's interesting. I haven't really heard that shtick before. I like it. Here's the website. Very spacey, galaxy. It matches their name, Stargate. And in the crypto world, we're moons. And rocket ships are big. This is very good marketing, in my opinion. So with Stargate, basically what they do is you can transfer assets cross-chain while accessing the protocol's unified liquidity pools with guaranteed finality. So basically what that means is, as you all know, assets can exist on different blockchains, on the Ethereum blockchain, Solana blockchain, Binance blockchain, etc. And there are mechanisms available now where you can swap assets cross-chain, move them from one chain to the other. But the problem that they're solving here is that a lot of times there isn't enough liquidity on those cross-chain swap mechanisms, so the price is different from the first blockchain that you transfer it to the second blockchain, just because there isn't enough liquidity to support a one-to-one price transfer. So that is the problem. So it's a very sort of niche problem that they solve here. And then on the DeFi end, you can farm your tokens. You can earn either stable coins in return for farming, or you can earn the Stargate STG finance token. And then if you choose to earn the STG token, then you can stake those tokens. Remember, staking is different than farming. Then you can stake those tokens and earn the governance token, the VSTG governance token. Let's get into some metrics. So this coin is at that usual sweet spot, ranked 266 in market cap. I do a lot of my altcoin reviews of sort of the medium to large size coins like this. Why? Because they're not microcap coins with very low volume. So pretty much anyone putting in any amount of money, at least in the tens, thousands, hundreds of thousands, they can enter this position without being wrecked by slippage. But on the other hand, they're not like a top 5, top 10 coin where there's already tons of other reviewers already putting up videos of those. And there's just not that much upward price action available for those coins because they're already at the top. A coin ranked 266, there's a lot of potential for upward price movements. That's what I like about them. So they're on the Ethereum blockchain, 88 million market cap, 13% circulating supply. So a lot of the coins are going to become unstaked in the future. But obviously this coin only hit exchanges about 5 months ago. So that is very normal. That sort of 10 to 15% number is average for a coin this new. And then if you go to the market section of CoinMarketCap, so this is a very underutilized section here of the website. I've talked about this before, the plus 2%, plus minus 2% depth. That would basically what this means is here, this is the amount of money you can slip in on a market order on an exchange for this coin without being wrecked by slippage. So it's very high, actually. So on Binance, if you do it with the USDT pairing, can approximately, $33,000 you can slip into a buy or sell without being wrecked with slippage. That's good. So that means if you were putting in a $1 million position, you'd want to, slip in $25,000, $30,000 at a time. That's not bad at all. And then, but again, you probably want to test it out a little bit lower. Test it out with just $5,000, $10,000 your first time if you're putting in a big position, and then assuming those are sliding in without slippage, then you can gradually work your way up to about $30,000 there. Then on the other exchanges like Bitfinex, so it's going to be a little bit lower. It's about $3,000 there. So if you're putting in a $20,000 position on Bitfinex, you would want to enter it approximately $3,000 at a time, $2,500, $3,000, but start smaller, test it out first. So going along with that, which exchanges are they on? So they're on pretty much all the big ones. We get into more of this later, but Binance, Coinbase, Huobi, Gates, KuCoin, FTX, Bitfinex, Mexi, Poloniex. The only big ones they're not on Bittrex, they're not on Crypto.com, and they're not on the Asian big exchanges like BitHum and OKX, Upbit, because this is specifically kind of a North American US token with some European roots too, but it's basically a US coin, so they have not really hit the Asian market yet in terms of retail traders and retail crypto enthusiasts. Let's get to the price action. So this is one of the weirdest charts I've ever seen. So they came out 5 months ago in March of 2022. First off, that was probably the worst time for an altcoin to come out. That was literally right at the start of this long, gradual bear market. And as we all know, bear markets, altcoins get hit the hardest by far. So this right here, obviously there's going to be not much upward price movement or activity going on during these months here, the doldrum months of the bear market, June, July, August, etc., May, June, July. But that's expected. And then as you can see here, most altcoins would have just sort of faded off into oblivion here. But no, then last week, we'll go over more of this later, they had a nice little pump and they appear to be kind of gaining traction, regaining the buzz that they had clearly in the beginning here. So this is the really weird part here. Usually when coins come out and they hit exchanges, there's a big dump. It wasn't like that. Remained flat for maybe the first week, and then it just skyrocketed 73 cents all the way up to $4 in a couple weeks. So I remember, during this time, this coin was one of the most massively hyped altcoins that came out. And again, it just came out at just the wrong time, but there was tons of buzz here in March. So what caused this big price spike? Well, and that's astronomical. It was a couple different things. But first, let's go into this. First, let's analyze what happened to this price spike here recently. Simple, they were listed on Binance. That was the only big exchange they were not on. That caused about an 80% price pump from, a little bit less than 40 cents to a little bit over $1. This is last week, 2 weeks ago. So again, no altcoins are moving. This one was up 80% 2 weeks ago. Very, very impressive. And then also they were listed on FTX as a result of, on FTX for perpetuals and futures trading last week. They were listed on FTX in the beginning, right here for spot trading, but for futures and perpetuals, FTX listed them 2 weeks ago, and then that did seem to sort of generate some buzz to the coin there. But now, the really important part, let's see. So what happened here with this huge increase in the beginning, like a 5 to 10 times increase? So they came out on March 25th. They were immediately listed on FTX per spot. That was huge. They were listed on Bybit the same day. That fueled the breakout, but what really caused the buzz, it had to do with the fundraise. They had a much hyped up token sale on March 17th. It was this unique Dutch auction token sale. I'm not going to go into details there, but it was this innovative new public sale, pre-sale model I had never heard of before. So I didn't really look into it too much, but I was just thinking, okay, this company's innovative. They're testing out some new pre-sale model. That's kind of cool. And it sold out very quickly within a couple minutes, I believe. It was almost certainly less than an hour. Sold out 100 million tokens. I think that was around $4 million or so at the time. Great demand. Sold out in less than an hour. Then the story changed a little. It turned out that, it wasn't 4 million. It was 25 million. So it was a huge sale that sold out in less than an hour, 25 million. But then it was revealed that the entirety of the 25 million Dutch auction public sale was purchased by Alameda Research. That's the Sam Trabaco's company, I just left the company, but that's like the FTX partner company that both the Sams run right there. So this was kind of a mixed bag. On one hand, Alameda and FTX, they know the markets better than anyone else. So the fact that they were clearly interested in this coin, they bought the entire 25 million themselves, then, okay, that got my attention. They clearly like this coin. They know something about it. And Sam Trabaco was quoted often saying, yes, we did buy all the tokens. We love the team and what they're doing. We believe the space and the technology they're building is really important. So that generated a lot of buzz right there. But then on the other hand, so the hype wasn't really just like the general public. If it had sold out in less than an hour, 25 million from the general public, then it would have been massively hyped just amongst the retail crowd. But we don't know how hyped it was because all the coins were bought by Alameda. But then again, they're very influential. They know their stuff. So pros and cons. I think it's overall a good thing. It definitely caught my attention. Put the coin on my radar right there. And then they did enable a second public sale here. So, they announced a second tranche for users to purchase afterwards. It was for a slightly less amount. I believe that one also sold out. I'm not sure. But yeah, the buzz was real. See, one thing I look at to see, a coin like this, like medium size, I like to see, like, what does the retail crowd think of it? Is there a lot of buzz? Is there a lot of chit chat? Because sometimes that's tough to tell. So I'll go to coinmarket.com, go to the comments section over here. You probably don't look at that too much. Most coins don't have too many comments, just a couple a week. This one here, you see comments like every single hour, multiple coins each, multiple comments each day here. Most are positive, some are negative. That doesn't really matter, but what matters is this coin's just getting a lot of buzz, a lot of comments from the retail crowd. If this was a top 5, top 10 coin, then yes, the comment section is filled with dozens of comments each day. For a coin ranked 236 or 263, whatever it is, to have comments every hour, multiple comments, that just means there's a lot of underground retail buzz, because CoinMarketCap really caters to the retail crowd. Let's look at the team. So I couldn't really find too much on the team. The parent company is Layer Zero Labs. They've got people in San Francisco, Vancouver, head of strategies in New Orleans. Their COO is Miami. So it just seems like a standard sort of U.S. North American company with Silicon Valley roots, but executives all over the place in the country. It doesn't appear that they have too much of an international footprint at this point, which that just means there's room to expand in the future. So it's not a bad thing at all, if you ask me. Let's look at recent developments. So again, came out at just the wrong time. So this here stretch, all altcoins were not doing anything and were performing poorly right there. So obviously, teams aren't going to put out great announcements during the doldrums of the bear market right here. But in the last couple weeks, right here, stuff has picked up. I already mentioned the Binance listing. Then the first Omni-Chain DEX launched on Stargate. So to do the Sushi Swap X, which is on the Sushi Swap chain, they launched on Stargate. So this was like the first real sort of developer activity partnership announcement that happened. That was July 28th, about a month ago. And then again, I mentioned the FTX Perpetuals listing, and that really got a lot of buzz. That was last week actually, and the TVL, that's a DeFi metric right there, is up 60% in the last week. So activity is really picking up on this chain. And then, as I mentioned, the Binance listing, that's what kind of kickstarted everything, August 19th. And that's it. So again, this is a coin I'm really excited about. I like how it really solves a niche problem in crypto. I think you should definitely at least keep it on your radar. It was massively hyped 5 months ago, and things kind of calmed down since then, as most altcoins lost a little bit of steam during the bear market. But in the last 2 weeks, things have really picked up Stargate Finance, starting with the Binance listing. And then I think developer activity is just really going to ramp up from here. So definitely put this coin on your radar, and then drop me a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think of this coin. Let me know if there's any other altcoins you want me to review. I'm always looking for recommendations. Hope you enjoyed this video. Ben Crypto signing out. Be back tomorrow with a new video. Later.